Hey guys, so it's already really hot here, and so I feel like we weren't quite ready for the 105-degree heat that we're getting, and we haven't got all of our stuff set up for keeping the animals cool, but everybody seems to be surviving. We've got the pools for the ducks and the chickens. The chickens like the wet ground under their feet because they actually cool through their feet. So like this muddy spot, they actually really love it. And we've got a mister and a fan going. And we got our ducklings and baby chicks today. If you can see through the mesh. We got khaki Campbell ducklings and we have barred rock baby chicks. And we also got a barred rock cockerel, which is a young rooster. And he's about 4 weeks old. The rest of these ducklings and chicks are just a couple days old. But they've got their own little fan up here right now because it's hot. So with how hot it's been, I don't know if any of you guys saw that I had a broody hen hide in the scrap wood pile. And by the time I realized that she was missing, I think she's been laying on these eggs for a couple of weeks already, so I didn't want to disturb her. So I've been coming to check on her daily to make sure she's doing okay. Hi, Annie. You can see we brought her some food and water out here, but she's one that goes broody every spring, which some people hate that because the hens stop laying eggs when they're broody, but I actually think that a broody hen is worth her weight in gold because I'd rather them lay their egg or raise their chicks than me. But she's mean. Watch. If you even think about touching her eggs. You can see how she like puffs up. And she will bite. Like she doesn't like, she's not one to mince words. She will take your finger off. Anyway, I would like to give you a sneak peek under there of her eggs, but I like my fingers. So we'll show you guys baby chicks when she hatches them. In the meantime, she's just chilling out here all by herself all day and all night. Luckily, we've got the livestock guardian dogs that seem to be doing a good job keeping her safe. We'll actually see them laying out here next to her, guarding her. It's pretty cute. Hi, chicks. How's everybody doing? We gave them some watermelon. They love that when it's hot. But you can see Casey, she's panting and she's got her wings kind of sticking out from her body. So chickens don't sweat, so the heat can be pretty hard on them. So we try to give them lots of options to stay cool. You can see the ducks over here. They aren't quite used to us yet, so they, ooh, that was lovely. So they kind of scatter when we get close. But you can see we've got lots of flies happening right now. This is their fermented food, which looks kind of like mud. And it doesn't look like anybody's really eaten very much today. But they also have this feeder here. Just checking on the boys. Hi, Ty. You look like you're staying cool in there. Benny's over there picking up scraps, it looks like. Looks like Crimson's dug himself a little hole. Try and stay cool. They get in the pool, the duck's pool, sometimes to help them cool off. He's a good boy, Crimson. Oh boy. So, it looks like, despite the heat, we've still got some laying going on. This is a little messy. It looks like we have a broken egg, which makes a mess in the nesting boxes. Looks like I need more hay in there so we don't get broken eggs. So this is Lucy. And she's wondering why I'm in here bothering her while she's laying an egg. Oh, look down there. That is a duck egg. The ducks don't use the laying boxes. They like to find creative places so that we can go for egg hunts on a daily basis. My goats are crazy. Even when it's 105, a lot of times they're out in the sun. I don't know why. They just seem like they handle it well, at least way better than the chickens, that's for sure. Hi, Phoebe. Hi, Missy. Hi, Jelly. The babies are chilling in the shade, though. They're the smart ones. Chili did not like her in her space. Hi, Wendy. We'll go check on the horses. In the mid-afternoon, they don't have a lot of shade in the pasture. That's something that's on our to-do list. We want to get a shade out there, but there's always something to do on the farm, and that's just not quite at the top of the list yet because they have shade in their stalls. Hi, Jeannie. Hi, Jeannie's ready for dinner. So we got our fencing put up over here the other day, and we still need to put hot wire across the top, but oh look, there's a bunny. Clay. That's our boxer, Clay, and he likes to chase the bunnies. Anyway, this is our oleander orchard, which if you know anything about oleander and animals, you know that's a nightmare. But we just fenced it off, and we actually want to look into maybe putting an orchard or something back here. I just need to look and see if it's safe to grow produce next to something so poisonous. We'll see. As you can see, as much as we hate the oleander, it also creates a really nice privacy screen, and it creates a good shade in the afternoon. We have a love-hate relationship with it. And it costs a lot of time and money to take it out, so we decided we would fence it for now, and once we finish that project, the goats can come out of their pen and they can start eating all of the pine needles and stuff that fall, and instead of having to do a bunch of cleanup, they'll do it for us. No, kitty pie. These little boys are going to their new home soon. Hi, cutie. Yes, you are. They're all very friendly. They all want to come over and get some attention. Oh, it looks like he knocked his little scab off of his head too. That's from getting disbudded. Sometimes they knock off their little scabs. There's Sunday. She's one of the doelings that we're retaining this year. She's Chili's doeling. I don't know where the other one. Oh, she's right here. She's right. This is Sunshine, the black and white one down here. We're retaining her also. We're super excited. Her mom is my favorite milker. We really need to teach him not to be mouthy, and I keep encouraging it. Giving you a sneak peek of Michaela's garden. I'd probably be in trouble for being in here. This is her quiet place. But Michaela loves to garden, and she's been experimenting with some things, and as you see, we've had some hard lessons as we learn what grows well and what doesn't. This thing over here has been struggling, so she put up a little shade for it. But some of her other stuff is doing really good. It's just everything's really struggling with the heat right now. But you can see she's got some things over here that are faring a little better. Got our strawberries, and she's growing some peppers, which I love peppers. And you can see she's got a nice size one there. That'll taste delicious, dipped in some ranch dressing. We've got some little tomatoes starting. Tomatoes just seem hard to grow in Arizona. I don't know why, but Michaela's doing a good job researching and figuring out what works and what doesn't. It's all trial and error. So we have a friend coming to pick up some eggs for herself tomorrow, and another friend's picking up goat milk tonight. So we don't have like a large volume of stuff that we sell, but anything above and beyond what our family uses, we like to share. So it's kind of fun. See, aren't they pretty? I love the different colors. And that looks delicious. Back out the door to go drop the milk off at the gate for Linnea. And as you can see, I got my hat on again. I don't go anywhere outside in Arizona without my hat because I deal with melasma. And if anybody of you are familiar with melasma, if the sun even touches my face, it gets darker. So anyway, probably good anti-wrinkle prevention anyway. I love our eucalyptus trees that we have lining our driveway. Aren't they pretty? Anyway, so when people buy our eggs or milk, we put it in the crates over here on the fence. It's just kind of convenient. With the milk, they still let me know when they're on their way because we don't want it sitting out when it's 105 outside. All tucked in there and ready to go.